Hello. How is everyone today? I'm just going to invite a few of you. Happy full moon. There we go. Let me know if you're here. Drop a comment. We need some fire. I thought I'd give us a little elemental healing today, starting with our fire element. A few cards. There's a lot of energies going on right now. Always, right? But definitely right now I'm sensing a lot of Kundalini activations. I'm just cleansing the cards. Woo, burning stuff. I do not want to burn that. There we go. Good. Let me know if you're here. Drop a comment. Yeah, I feel like we had a lot of solar flares this past week, okay? And that brings on shifts in our being, sleepless nights, bigger heart space, right? Have you been going deep into your heart space? That's been a big theme lately for me. Yeah. What do you guys think? How are you feeling today? What I thought I'd do is bring about some of our earth light healing by working with some of the fairy elementals today for all of us. Bringing in, you know, we're like one of the few beings on the planet that have all the elements in us. Like dragons, for instance, only have some of the elements. But we have all of the elements within us. That's why we are the ultimate alchemists, right? We can transmute just about anything. You know, I heard something yesterday that was interesting. You know, we think a lot, right? And then we think our thoughts are what's really occurring, when really it's just a bunch of crap that we're feeding ourselves, all right? And so we can change our reality by just changing our thoughts that quickly. And so if you think about, let's say, if you're about to be in a car accident, right at that time, just before it occurs, your mind actually goes blank and this calm and peace comes over you. I find that very interesting that our beings can drop into that space of perfect calm and peace if we allow it, right? Or if we just literally let go into our essence. Yeah, coming into our true heart center. Hi, I see Jen, Sarah, Ricky. Hello, hello. So yeah, what I was saying earlier is that a lot of us are having sleepless nights. Kundalini activations are going to begin, you know, at the base of spine. So when they're occurring for you, you're literally going to feel like you're crawling out of your skin, right? Because we're starting at the root chakra, and the root chakra is all about, you know, the outer layers, right? And then we get a little deeper and deeper into the depths of our being. And so for me, when I was first getting Kundalini activations, well, number one, I was changing my life and also doing Kundalini yoga daily. And I think I even met someone that triggered the Kundalini awakening. So there's different things that can trigger your Kundalini awakening. It can even be an injury to the head or tailbone, okay? But I find that as our beings are shifting into these higher dimensions and we're peeling off layers and we're ready for this, that these Kundalini activations can also occur in our dreams and through our guides. And so when you'll start feeling is energy coming up the spine, but it'll be pleasure, okay? So it'll almost feel like a body orgasm, right? Though, honestly, that's not going to occur right away, or it could be rare at first. But what it is you'll get sort of stuck in parts of your being. All right. So when I started getting stuck in the solar plexus, that's when I was having adrenal fatigue and digestive issues. And then when it was coming into the heart, I was getting stuck in the heart space, and I was getting heart palpitations at night, and changed my life. It changed my heart ways and where my heart energy was going. And that is only when things started going up further, is when I did make those changes in my life, literally honoring your heart's desire. Okay, that's a big part of it too. And then, yeah, you'll eventually, what'll happen is the more aligned your spine is, so that the vertebrae are stacked perfectly, okay, and it's going to be a little bit in that S, right? That's when the Kundalini energy is going to rise. So for me, this might happen lying on my back, completely flat that way, and or if I'm walking even, it'll occur, or in meditation and I'm aligned. Okay. So just keep that in mind, you know, about the Kundalini. And then we do things like our breath of fire and the exercises to get it going. And what that does is it's taking, because our breath is so full of prana, right? We're forcefully bringing the prana in and out, right? And a lot of you have done this with me in our exercises. And so don't forget, right? Keep it up. And that what we're doing is we're literally taking our auras and expanding and releasing, and allowing the shit to fall off of us, right? So that, because we become so bright and light and vivid that, yeah, nothing can penetrate. That's what we want. Let me see what the dragons have to say about all this today on this full moon. Virgo moon. It hit me yesterday. I was like, oof, what is this? Is this mine? I always ask myself that, right? Is this energy even mine? Sometimes it's collective. But I knew I wanted to pop on and bring some love into this space. Oh, okay. So we got the silence dragon today, all right? And notice his little time machine, his clock. And so, because this full moon right now is also showing us that the signs we're looking for are going to be outside of our being. Hi, Kim. So, where we're used to feeling things internally, right? As we sit in this silence and bear witness around us as well, I want you to start paying attention to signs, okay? But before that, I want you to also ask for something, you know? It could be, help me to feel more at peace, help me to have health, help me to sleep at night, help me to have less fear and anxiety around this. Like, ask for those things. Your spirit guides want to help you, but because of free will, they're waiting for you to ask, okay? And then from there, you're paying attention to the signs. And this is the difference between prayer / gratitude versus meditation and awareness, okay? You are in the active state of asking or being in gratitude, which is masculine. And then when you go into your feminine silent witness state, that's when you're going to then receive your answers, okay? And so signs usually come in threes. So pay attention. It could be, like for me, it was Shasta the other day. It was like, even on trucks that were driving by me, Shasta, Shasta. I was like, what? Ooh, dragons are flying. Oh yeah, the dragons are saying, fiery. This is like a good fiery energy, and that's what I was working with at the beginning too. I was burning and literally catching things on fire. You know, our passions, our desires, you know, we really have to feed into that. If you desire it, it's meant for you, okay? Yeah, there is nothing too small that you can't achieve. Nothing too large that you can't achieve. Right? All right, let's get into some healing. So I want you guys to drop down into your beings. Take some deep breaths. Again, try and align the spine, all right? So if there's any tightness, tension in the body, I want you to relax a little bit into your sit bones. You know, anchor yourself down into them. Or even just flew outside. Good. As we come into your grounding cords, all right, your awareness is on your feet, legs, sit bones, and spine. See, feel, and know that you're anchoring into the earth. And this might even be a feeling in the body where you're literally just letting go. Letting go of tension, sinking into safety, sinking into peace. See, feel, and know that you are safe, secure, grounded, and it's okay to let go. That's a big part of it. It's okay to let go. You are safe. Sinking even deeper into the great mother of Gaia, her energy. See, feel, and know your cords going down into her depths. See all your cords from feet, tailbone, sit bones, all into one big stream as you go deeper, deeper. Going all the way until you release into this beautiful core of the planet. And here it's like another world. In the middle of this world is a giant crystal. This is Gaia's heart. I want you to bear witness to it and even wrap your cords around it, or see, feel, and know. It's protected by dragons. There's giant dragon tribes down here. And there's a dragon coming through for you now, who is your guide. Notice him or her. Beautiful. Colors, size, what the scales look like, what the head looks like. Dragons are very specific in their heads, the details in their jaws, eyes, horns, even crystals in their beams, down the spine. Good. And your dragon is here for you, reminding you of who you are, okay? And a lot of us are here on this planet now in this space and time because we signed up for it. And we've had many, many lifetimes on this planet so that we recognize the depths of the earth. We recognize the beings down here. And we know that our lifetimes are ancient, down to Lemurian, Lyran, the creation of the planet. And though some of us have come and gone to other star systems or maybe are new to the earth, I feel a lot of us are very ancient. Feeling into that. Good. And with your eyes closed in this deep memory, I want you to now allow the dragon tribes to heal your being. And their essences are surrounding you now. And first, what's surrounding you are the earth tribes. See, feel, and know that they're flying around your being, swirling around you, cleansing and clearing. Breathe in the earth energy. Allow the earth dragons to heal you deeply now. as your essence gets even more and more relaxed. And now the air dragons, feel them swirling around you, breathing in, down to your cells, into your ear and head space even, thoughts that are purifying, cleansing you down to your DNA. Allow that breath of the air dragons to blow into your cells now. Take a deep breath, allow it in deeper. Good, and now the fire dragons are coming in. It's like fire of beautiful gold light. So it's purifying, it's alchemizing, it doesn't burn. Purifying you. See, feel, and know that it's even coming into the head. All these beautiful flames, this diamond light just coming down. As it's coming down your being, it's passing over the chakras. It's literally pressing down anything that's less than light. I see it like a horizontal diamond or a tetrahedron, and it's going down, down, down your being. All this beautiful fiery light. Fire dragons are even blowing down the crown, down your spine, down to base of spine, purifying you. Allow it to come in. Good. It's as if the dragons were flapping their wings, making sure that there was no danger. Putting the fires out appropriately, and now this beautiful water dragons are swooshing in on this full moon light. And it's like there's steam cleaning you now, putting the fire out. So this beautiful steam now is coming through your cells, and as this occurs, and all the beautiful water dragons are just swirling around you, they're like little tiny beings of energy swirling, going in and out of the waters of your being. I see it and feel it as like little DNA helixes spiraling within your depths. Breathe it in. As you breathe it in, let it go deeper to your cells. All this beautiful water, this cleansing. Exhale out. Steam. Good. As this is occurring, allow your being to be even more relaxed. Trusting, having faith that everything's going to be okay. That you are being perfectly cleansed, guided, redirected on your path. Allowing these elemental dragons to come into your life. Invite them in all weekend. Good. Create a little altar to them, a little element for each of the elements. Good. And at this point in time, I'm sensing other beings that want to come in that are of the highest divine light, but definitely of ancient earth light. And so the Dolphin Reiki is coming in now, and I'm seeing their beautiful faces, white ones, pink ones, and they're joining in the water energy, and they're swimming around you. And what dolphins tend to do when they swim around you is they're each touching one another, supporting one another. And let the Dolphin Reiki flow through you now. And I'm beaming it to you. And the unicorns really want to come through, and they're flying in. So there's a lot of beautiful rainbow light, and it's pouring into your crown. They're really blessing your third eye, tapping your third eye with their unicorn horn. And as they do, your own third eye opens. See it like a portal of energy, and it's going clockwise. And you're going to see now it's spiraling. And that spiral, almost like a lollipop, is spiraling out, bigger, bigger. So now your own unicorn horn is getting bigger and extending, and it's passing your aura. It's passing the third dimension. You're tapping into the fourth dimension where all these beings reside now. Spend some time here. Allowing all the elementals to bless your being. They're honoring you. Reminding you, you can come in and out. Always to manifest, to bring them in. And like our original Lemurian nature, we also can come in and out of these dimensions easily and effortlessly. And this is how we bring whatever we need into our 3D world. Good. And when you're ready in your own space and time, your unicorn horn will get bigger and bigger, and you'll extend past many dimensions. And all the way into the 9th dimension is where they reside, with hummingbird energy even, I'm sensing. And this is unconditional loving light, pure love resides here. Knowing you can always tap into that. Ooh, now if you're feeling a little tingling in the feet, the legs, that's the sign the elementals are here with you. All right, humming now with me. Inhale, exhale, hum. Grounding the energies into your cells, grounding into Gaia. Beautiful. Thinking of your feet. And I'm going to seal this session with a chant. Om Merbhuva Swaha Tatsaveturvarenyam Margo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Beautiful. Good. Let me know how you feel. And that chant was grounding in the goddess energies into your crown, into your being, so that we might manifest here on the planet in this space and time all the beauty that's meant to be here for us, all the beauty we're meant to share, all the love and light. Okay. And if you enjoyed today, we do a lot of things like this in our Earth Light class. And we activate you to Gaia and all the dragon tribes, your Lemurian nature. It's a very, very beautiful experience. When we activate the dragon light body, there's 4 parts. There's, our tail, grounding, legs, and really, connecting to Gaia, right? That's a lot of what we do today, right? But then you got the womb and the heart portal. This is how dragons birth, out of their heart, and you connect it. And then you open up like the jaws and the third eyes and the crowns and the wings and all these beautiful parts. And when you open up your beautiful dragon parts, it brings you back to your own divine nature. And as Lemurians, we were able to shape shift. Sure, some of us even rode dragons, right? But some of us were dragons. Or we were able to come in and out of those portals like dragons too. And so the dragon tribes, they're the keepers of all the earth chakra portals, okay? And so through those portals, we're able to dive in and out and come up into other sides of the planet. So if you want to go, from Shasta to Glastonbury, you can, right? And so the more you can connect to your being and remember who you are and do those skills, you'll just remember who you are and connect to all that beautiful nature. And I'm here to remind you to do that and to remember that you are full of healing light and love. And I love you. Mwah. Let me know how you feel. I'll drop a link here to the Earth Light class that's coming up. But as you know, I have many offerings. And that's coming up April 24th. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.